Sorry about that.
Hey, Phil.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good, man. What's going on?
Good.
Sorry, I was just going to go for a smoke.
You're gonna go for a smoke? Okay.
What's going
I'm
on?
just gonna be straight up with you. I'm not gonna. So we have a form here for you, okay? That we have to take you up to the hospital.
Why is that?
Okay. So there's a JP signed it. It wasn't from us.
Who's JP?
The JP. It was Kovac. I have it right here.
Justice of the peace.
So justice of the peace. So all this is saying that right now we have to take you up to the hospital to get you assessed, and that's it.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to go to the hospital.
So
Can I
that's
please see this paper?
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can look at the paper.
No, I want the paper.
That's fine.
Why are you?
Well,
why are
because
you
I
keep
have
grabbing this paper,
because
man?
we need that paper. That's why. You'll get a copy of it.
Yeah.
You can take a picture of it. I have no issue with that.
Okay.
Here, I'll do this. I got it for you, man.
You know what? No, please do not come in here.
No. So I'm
No. Step out, please. Step out,
We can't, Phil.
dude.
We have to take you up to the hospital. Okay.
Okay.
That's
Well,
how it works.
no, man.
We don't want to get into anything with you, man. All you have to do is go off and get assessed quickly.
All you have to do is let me at least read this
That's
paper
fine. And I'm not.
and get out of my apartment.
So
Okay.
I can't just
We
let you
need
close the door, though. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay right here. Okay. That's all I'm
Please
doing.
take your foot on
Okay.
the other side of my door, man.
I have to keep it right here. I can't let you close the door. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not stepping inside your apartment.
Do you have a search warrant?
That is it right there.
This is a search warrant.
It's not a search warrant. It's saying that we have to take you up to the hospital. Okay. That's all it's saying.
Give it a quick read.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I
you know
no
what?
issue with you reading it.
You're gonna have to give me a minute, man, because I'm gonna get my voice recorder and
Yeah, that's
my
fine.
other phone, because
Yeah, that's fine.
the
I
situation's
have no
insane,
issue
man.
with you doing that, right? I'm not trying to pull any punches here. I'm just being straightforward with you, okay? I'm not trying to lie. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm just letting you know what we have to do, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Please. do
So
not-
I have to
You
keep.
can't.
I can't let the door close. That's all. I'm gonna stay right here. I have no issue with you getting your stuff.
Come on. Okay, I'm gonna take my time to read this entire document before
That's
I
fine.
do anything else, man.
No. We never said anything. You can't do that. Like, you can read the whole document if you'd like to. That's your right to read it.
You know what? I think you can see that I am in a very sane state of mind. Like this I don't know what it says, but this likely accuses me of being mentally unstable, which is not the case. Otherwise, I couldn't put together sentences the way I do,
I understand
speaking
that.
clearly and
Yep.
making sense, right?
So when it comes to this, Phil, this has nothing to do with us. This has been signed by a justice of the peace.
And on based on
and,
what?
And we're just executing it.
Based on what?
I don't know. I wasn't the one who did it.
Well,
When there's a Form 2 that gets brought to us, Phil,
dude, I'm not going to the hospital, man.
well, we don't have a choice on that matter.
I'm not going to the hospital. Are you gonna come in here and inject me with a needle like they did
No,
a
not
few
at all.
years ago?
No.
We're just
No.
transporting you, man.
We're
Okay,
just
well,
transporting. That's it.
why? Okay, no, I'm not getting in a fucking cruiser, man. I'm not getting in a cruiser. I didn't do anything. What did I do that's illegal?
You're not doing anything wrong. Under the Mental Health Act, okay, when there's a Form 2, we have to take you up to the hospital for you to get assessed. If you get assessed, you could be out tonight.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
you have to get assessed by a doctor. I'm not a doctor.
You can send a doctor down here to assess
we
me.
can't send a doctor here.
Well, I'm sorry. Dude, I'm not going anywhere.
Phil, what do you got planned for this night?
Sitting here and doing work.
What kind of work are you doing right now?
I work on eBay.
Nice.
I'm just
What do you sell on eBay?
all sorts of stuff, man. Everything. Anything I can buy from an auction for well below retail value.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nice.
I have 2 storage lockers full of stuff.
Here in Guelph or?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so
Do you want a
Here,
light?
I got a light here
I
for you,
got
Phil.
it, man. Sorry.
Here you go.
I think I got it here.
Okay. Here, I'll
The
help you with
reason my voice might be a little shaky is because there's 2 men with guns in my doorway.
that. You're
So,
fine.
right?
I have no issues right now.
I like. I'm not disrespecting you guys,
No.
but you realize that you're 2 guys with guns.
I understand that.
So that's obviously very intimidating, regardless
Yeah.
of your
I have no issue. Like,
status and all that.
I get that. Here, I'll keep my flashlight on it that way that you can read it. Okay.
Actually, I'm better without that. Thanks.
Okay. No worries.
Alexis Michelle, Fioran Salmon. The police officers. 2 of the police officers. The oath has been brought before me, the justice of the peace in and for the province of Ontario. Before me, that's such a person. It's all crossed out. It's hard to read.
Is there something you want me to try and read for you?
No, it's just the
You're
part
okay?
that's crossed out.
Okay.
Has behaved or is behavingly violent towards another person, or has caused or is causing another person fear, bodily harm from him or her, has shown or is showing a lack of competence to care for him or herself. Okay, well, in addition, based upon the information before me, I have reasonable cause to believe that this person is apparently suffering from mental disorder of a nature, quality of physical impairment of
Like I said, this is something that we got given. I don't know what this is from, but when we get given a form like this, we just have to execute it. That's it. Okay. I've dealt with you before, Phil.
Yeah, I've seen you before.
You're good with me. That's why I came up here and I told you exactly what we had to do, right? I wasn't trying to pull any punches. I was being very upfront and honest with you, right?
Well, given that apparently you have zero information other than this extremely broad and extremely false accusation.
But so
no, man. Police officers come here on a regular basis and tell me that you 2 are perfectly capable and perfectly trained to assess a person's mental health, because Guelph police always threaten me. They always say, "Oh, we're going to send the impact team over. We're going to make you admit something that makes you sound insane so we can write a ticket like this and have you locked up," without actually having anything criminal that I've perpetrated or done. Any of this shit, man. Exactly. I haven't done anything criminal, so I'm not going anywhere. This is bullshit.
Under the Mental Health Act,
I'm allowed to be angry.
You're fine.
Yeah, and I'm fully in control and not a danger to myself. I'm not a danger to you.
So,
do you see anything?
No, and I'm not saying that right now, Phil. But
what do I have? What do I have that's a danger? Oh, I have a joint. I have a marijuana cigarette that is perfectly legal in this country. Is that what's making me look insane?
So what it is right now, Phil, is with this paper. I know. I'm just grabbing the paper. That's all I did. Okay. So when a JP right here, which is the JP Kovac, okay, when she signs this, it means that we have to go up and you get assessed. And then if you get assessed and everything's good, then you come back right here.
Can I please have that piece of paper?
You took the pictures of it. You were reading it, right?
I haven't. I've read the first page.
You read the first page? Okay, here you go.
I don't know why you would serve me with papers and expect that you can take them back and not.
Well, because we have to hand them over to the hospital.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you have copies. I have a. Do you want me to make copies?
No, we're good.
Okay. Well, I'm not going anywhere. What? Like I said, you guys are apparently fully trained to assess someone's mental health. What is it? What is it? Do you see anything about me that looks like I'm going to harm myself other than being upset?
So as of
about
right
this?
now, I don't, but that piece of paper says we have to go.
Well, this is insane, man. This is fucking insane. I think this has something to do with the police report I filed and the evidence that I filed
Which
today.
one?
No?
I don't know anything about that. So
Are you joking? This
is the second time I've met you, Phil. I don't know everything that goes on within the station, right?
Right. It's called police corruption is what's going on in the station, man. You want to see? I filed a police report online about this.
Okay.
It was rejected. The day before I filed it online, I called police about a break and enter from the door at the top of the stairs. See where the light is?
Yeah, I see where the light is. Yep.
The door's right above that little square box thing, right?
Yep.
The people upstairs have been pulling the pins out of the hinges, like
okay,
like
right here, right? Okay.
And say this is the top door.
Yeah.
Your side would be my side of the door because it opens
this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So I have a rope here, and it's tied to the banister. So that
okay, so that way that
you can't open it without like maybe cutting the rope or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they pull the hinges, and they've added a hinge right here. You can go look in the front door of the house.
Okay.
Take a flashlight, look at that door. There's a hinge installed right here, man.
Okay.
Have you ever seen hinges installed on both sides of the door? No.
No, I have not seen hinges.
That's
on both
because
sides.
they use it to break in regularly, right? I have evidence. I have an audio recording of someone pulling two pins out of the hinges. You can hear it.
Okay.
Then opening the door backwards and walking down my stairs, and then walking back up the stairs when they realized I was returning to my apartment. Like I was only gone for 5 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was gone for 5 minutes, someone broke into my apartment through that door.
Mm-hmm.
I filed a police report. I uploaded evidence today.
Okay.
I uploaded the audio file of them breaking into my apartment today.
Okay.
And the police officer here was, I think his first name is Axon, or like that's what the email came out as. It said AXON.
Oh, Axon. Yeah. So that's where you upload.
That's just like a database sort of thing?
Yeah, that's just a database. Yeah.
Well, I don't know the name of the officer who was here, but
okay.
It should say it on that text message.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's 100% proof that someone broke into my apartment, right? Okay. I believe so, right?
Yep.
Like I said, you can go up, look at the hinge that's installed at the top of the door, listen to my recording. Someone opened that fucking door, walked into my apartment, then closed the door, like they broke in 20 seconds after I left.
Okay.
And they closed that door a minute before I returned. Mm-hmm. That's what they do in this house, man. They break in here, they fuck with me. And it sounds like I'm crazy, but I have proof of it. I uploaded it to the police, and now I'm getting a fucking court order saying that I'm crazy the day that I uploaded evidence of break-in to my apartment.
So this would have been filed beforehand?
No.
And it would just happen to be signed today?
It just happened to be signed today, man. You gotta be fucking joking.
I
think that's coincidence?
I don't have it. Man, I'm not a JP, right? I don't deal with the court system.
Right, you're right. It was signed today. And probably just a few hours ago after I uploaded evidence, and some corrupt asshole on your police force said, we can't arrest this landlord for breaking and entering because I have no idea why this fucking landlord of mine has special privileges to break into my apartment. Mm-hmm. I've given them proof, man. They're doing illegal renovations. This apartment was built with 0 permits. The city of Guelph thinks that this is a cement wall basement. Nothing down here. I have 100% evidence. I could probably just start toggling my electric heater right now, and you could go watch the watt meter on the side of the house. I could start turning shit on and off. It makes no sense, man. They're stealing power. They installed an electrical panel there 2 weeks ago, and they did it without a permit. Why don't you look into some official stuff, man? Permits, right? Why are they
permits would be with the city,
right?
That wouldn't be with us.
Well, it's all part of a crime that is being perpetrated against me. So go look in the front window, man. Go look at that hinge that's on the door, and tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me that someone didn't break in here.
I don't know if someone did or not, man.
So are you going to tell me that, oh, it's not my concern that someone broke into your house? And
right now we're dealing with this, and we have to go up to the hospital.
Dude, we're not going to do this, man. We're not going to pretend that someone didn't break in here and that this has nothing to do with that.
That has nothing to do with that, man. So
look at that foot in the door.
Go ahead.
Why are you in my apartment, man? Get out of my apartment.
Yeah, 10-4. So with this, I'll explain the piece of paper right there, okay?
I understand fully what's happening here.
So
man.
that we have nothing to do with Form 2s other than executing them. Okay? We don't apply for them. We don't do anything like that. All we do is we get told this person needs to go up to the hospital because the JP has signed a document saying that they need to go get assessed, and that is it.
Well, it's just not going to happen, man. Just not going to happen.
All right, Phil. So, unfortunately, it does have to happen. You calling into dispatch?
I'm calling 911.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 59 Moss Place. I have 2 officers here. I have Officer Niemeyer and Massey. 59 Moss Place. Are they officially dispatched here? And why? You know what? Someone signed an order here saying that I am mentally unstable. Is that what you have on? Is that why they're here? Yeah, I have talked to them, and it's like it's just a bunch of false accusations. There's no, I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not a criminal. I'm not crazy. I'm not a harm to myself. I'm not a harm to anyone else. Okay, well, maybe you should send some more officers down here because this is going nowhere, you know?
Are you still around 59 Moss by chance? Okay, that works. You're good. Go ahead. So whenever Sergeant come, okay?
Whenever Sergeant come.
Yeah, so he can talk to you because you said that this is going nowhere, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you think that me having 100% proof of someone breaking into my apartment doesn't matter, but me being a harm to myself or someone else does matter, then I don't know, man. You guys need to go back to police school, man, because you're completely wrong. This is insane. There's nothing wrong with me.
Well, all we're doing, right, like I've explained during this time that we've been here. Don't worry, we got it all recorded right now too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep my 4 recordings
fine.
as well.
All it is there's a Form 2 that a justice of the peace has signed, stating that you have to go to the hospital to get assessed. And after you get assessed, they will make a determination at that point.
Note to the camera, I am shaking and a little nervous because there's 2 guys with guns in my doorway, and this guy keeps invading my property by putting his foot in the door.
So, just to let you know, Phil, we are going up to the hospital tonight. Okay?
Well, I can drive there.
Well, you're not allowed to drive.
Why is that?
Because you have to come up with us.
I'm sorry, man. It's not going to happen. Well, I can ride my bike then. How about I ride my bike?
You can't ride your bike.
Am I going to injure someone with my bike?
No, never said you are, but you have to go with us. We have to transport you to go up there.
You know what, man? This is bullshit. Do you think it's... What time is it right now?
Right now, it is 8:40.
8:40. Right after all the lawyers went home for work or for dinner, you know? So I can't call a lawyer because they're all at home with their families, man. Why don't you guys stop by during the day?
This isn't a lawyer issue.
Oh, it's a lawyer issue. You're fucking right, it's a lawyer issue, man.
It's part of the Mental Health Act, man.
If you don't acknowledge that someone broke into my apartment, then it is going to be a legal issue because you guys are both going to lose your jobs, man. Do you get it?
We weren't part of that one, man. All we're here to do right now is to serve this Form 2.
You guys are just trying to make me angry so that I seem like a crazy person.
I'm not.
I understand how this works.
I'm not trying to make you angry at all. I've been calm this whole time. No.
Yeah, you've been calm, and that's the psychological tactics that police use. They say crazy shit in a very calm voice, like the way I'm doing right now. You know, they just talk calmly, and you don't sound crazy because you're talking calmly, but I'm talking perfect sense. But you're making me fucking angry by not acknowledging anything that I'm saying and constantly changing the topic.
Has anything
I've been through this about 1,000 times, man. Yes.
What have I said that's crazy?
That you can have the right to arrest me for doing absolutely nothing illegal. And,
okay, so I'll explain this. You're not arrested. You're under apprehension.
Okay, no.
There's a difference.
I'm gonna have to Google that, man. I'm gonna have to educate myself to be a lawyer while you guys harass me about this shit. Fuck. This is insane. What did you call it? Under...
It's a Form 2 under the Mental Health Act.
I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to go back on my recordings if you don't repeat that phrase.
It is a Form 2 under the Mental Health Act. Okay, that a Justice of the Peace has signed, saying that you need to go up to the hospital. And like you requested, we have other officers on the way as well, okay? Because you called 911 and you requested them, so we got some more coming.
Okay, well, this is another tactic that you use, is you come here when it's cold, and then I start shivering because I'm starting to fucking freeze up, so let me stay warm, shut my door.
So we can't close the door.
Yeah, you can close the door.
No, you can't.
I can close the door.
No, you cannot.
See, now you're using another tactic, man. You're just trying to get me to, like, push you or something.
No, I don't need to arrest me. No. Why would I want to arrest you?
Because you have failed to acknowledge anything that I'm saying about criminal acts being perpetrated against me.
The last thing I want to do is arrest you for anything, okay? We want to go to the hospital so you can get assessed, and that's it.
Well, then you can send a fucking nurse down here, man.
Well, we can't. Nurses don't come down here.
Well, that's unfortunate because I'm not getting in a squad car. for no reason, unless you have a good, unless
We-
I've done
we
something
have, we
criminal,
have a
man.
reason right here.
Well, you know what? I honestly don't think that this requires the police to take me to the hospital. I can make it to the hospital, man. I can. You want me to go to the hospital?
That's not the way it works.
I'm not going with you guys, man. I'm not going with you guys.
Well, unfortunately, that's the way it's going to go.
It's not going to go that way, man.
Phil, I'm gonna reach in just to grab the paper. I
You're
need,
not-
I need
dude,
to,
you're not-
I need to look at the paper so I can try and show you
Then
where
go
it says.
make 2 copies, man. Are you fucking joking?
No. So I'm trying to show you where it says that police have to do this. Because you've got copies, you've read it.
No, I have copies. What are you talking about? What copies? do I
Because
have?
you took pictures of it.
Yeah, well, that's not a copy, man. That is my own recording. It has nothing to do with copies. Go get another copy of that paper right now.